Hi, I'm Heather Askinosie with Energy Muse, and today is one of my favorite topics, and it's on how do we give a crystal as a gift? I mean, you program it, how do you know what the right crystal is? What if you want to give it as a present? And the reason I think that crystals as a gift are the best gift is that, I don't know about you guys, but I always have somebody on my list who's like, what am I going to get that person? Like, they have everything, or they're really hard to buy for. And it's just, it also, sometimes it's like really makes the whole gift giving thing really stressful. And I'm like, ah. The thing is that why I love giving crystals as gifts is that giving the gift of energy is always in style. And giving the gift of energy is something that normally people will keep over a long period of time. And what's really cool about it is that whenever they see that, they think of you. So it really has got all these multiple levels because it's very customized, it's very personalized. Plus, whenever they see it, they think of you. And it lasts often for a lifetime. So, I mean, come on, what better gift can you find that's gonna last forever? So today we're gonna talk about how would we give a crystal as a gift, and how do you pick the right crystal, and how do you know, and do you charge it, and all those kind of fun things. So the number one thing that you do when you're giving crystals as a gift, it's very simple. You just have to take a time and you need to think of the person that you want to give the gift to. What's going on in their life? Do you want to give them a crystal that can maybe help them on their path, or help them get more rooted into something they want to create? Or do you want to give them something that is symbolic of your relationship together? Or do you want to give them something that they can hold on to so that when they have this in their hand, they think of you? Yeah, somebody would be like, wow, did you just give me a rock as a gift? Well, it's not just a regular rock. It's a rock that was picked with intention. It was picked with being very customized to them. So for example, let's think of a rose quartz. This is the perfect gift to give somebody in your family, to give your mom, to give your sister, to give an aunt, to give your best friend, to give to somebody who just had a baby. I mean, the people that you could give this to are endless, because really rose quartz is the gift of love. And when you give this gift, by giving it to somebody, you're saying, look, I want to have my love that I have for you. I want to share that love for you into a certain area of your life. So number one is think about that person. So if somebody just is wanting to have more love in their life, or they want to attract a new relationship, or if somebody just had a baby girl, this is a perfect gift. Or if somebody had someone that recently passed and they were on to give a gift to be in memory of that person, that the love that they shared with that person, how that person will always be in their life. So when you're giving a gift of a crystal, you ideally just want to hold it. You want to think of that person that you want to give it to during this holiday season, or just in general, and think about that person and what they mean to you, the energy of love. And just that you want to put the energy, just intention of, is that this is going to bring them a lot of luck and abundance and joy. And then what you do is that when you give them the gift, you also will say, hey, look at Crystal Muse. There's a whole cool thing in this book on how do you program crystal, how do you give crystal a job. And you share with them that when they get their crystal, for them to put their intention into the crystal. But the main thing is that you're giving it with your love and intention for them. So rose quartz, at the end of the day, is probably the go-to mineral, because it's one of those stones that it's the energy of love, and love is the highest vibration, and that's what we're all here to learn. And so everyone can have some more love in their life. So this is a perfect crystal. Another thing that's kind of fun to do for the holidays, or just if you want to give a gift to somebody, is say you have a really good friend, or you have a niece or a nephew, or you have someone in your life that you're like, you know what, I want to give them something that's very customized and special for them, and maybe they just start a new job. So what you might do is gather some of your favorite crystals that kind of maybe are symbolic to you as to what they mean. They might even be crystals that you already have that you want to add to a pouch, that you can add some additional crystals. But every crystal that you pick, think about, how is this going to help somebody in their life? Is this crystal for love? Is it about opening up to new opportunities? And gather those crystals with intention and think about that person. And then what you're going to do is you're going to place a bag of tumbled stones. Doesn't matter how many, you're going to pick the ones that are most resonant to you. It could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 8, it could be 10, whatever you want to do, but make sure that each crystal that you put into the bag has a special meaning of what that person means to you. I think more than ever with gift giving, especially nowadays, the most special and the precious gifts are the gifts that you know that somebody took the time to think about you, to think about what was going on in your life, to make it customized, that they know that you were thinking about them, but you really were thinking about them not on a surface level, like, hey, what does this person need and how can I help this person, and what is my gift of not only like the generosity of it, but the gift of like me caring about somebody and what's happening in their life, and how can I help to make it better or help to shift, and so that they know that every time that they have this bag that I'm with them. And I love the custom tumbled stone bags that are customized that you can add, and you can add crystals that you have on your own. Amazing gift for the holidays. Very affordable. It could be great for stocking stuffers, or if you have Secret Santas, or if you have, gift exchange. These are the perfect gifts, and they're customized, and one can be done with just like a bag of abundance, or a bag of good wishes, a bag of love if it needs to be more of a generalized gift. So something to think about. You could get really creative, which is what is the most fun part of giving gifts, is that you get to get creative and you get to be playful. I really love this. These are the selenite. I talk about them all the time, but I know a lot more people are really into, what do I do? How can I meditate better? How can I just have these maybe at work, and if I could just hold on to them as a touchstone and be like, you know what, I'm getting grounded, I'm going to take a couple minutes to breathe. So if you're giving these as a gift, they hold the space of meditation already. Your intention is placed upon it. May this bring them good vibes, all good things. Keep it really general, but also educate the gift when you give them as a gift of how they program them. Selenite is, once again, it's all about the light. It's kind of like the energy of love. You can't go wrong with that, because at the end of the day, we all could have more light in our energy field, right? We could all have more of that grounded energy. And these are something that could use as a touchstone in both hands, which is, sometimes it feels just good to have something that is really girthy in your hands that you could hold on to, because it makes you just feel really centered and grounded. And it's nice to have something sturdy from the earth to hold on to make you feel more connected. I love the pyrites. So if you have something for dad, or you have the executive, or the person that is starting a new career, or somebody who is the breadwinner of the family, or who's wanting to bring more abundance into their life, this is a great mineral or crystal to give, because it gives the gift of abundance. Now, once again, with all of this stuff, is this crystal going to bring them money? Yes, it will, because it's coming with intention. And when you look at this, it's really hard not to think abundant thoughts. I mean, it's sparkly, it's gold, it looks like a pot of gold, it looks like a chunk of gold. It reminds you that you have that energy within you. And the thing that's cool about crystals, when someone gives you something like, here's for abundance, or here's love, I'm thinking about you, that feels so good. It's a gift that connects. And every time that this person sees this beautiful gold nugget, they'll think of you and how you gave it to them. And so you always have this energetic connection going on. And that's what I think is really cool about giving crystals as a gift, is that it's a gift that keeps on giving over time. And say, you're living in a different state from somebody. When you give a crystal, every time that they look at that, they think of you. And it's important nowadays that we stay connected, not only with the people in front of us, but the people that maybe live in different states that mean so much to us. It's really important. This one, love. Okay, amethyst. Kind of look at it as a modern day air filter, because what this mineral does, aside from my rather things, is that it helps to bring positive vibes into an environment. It's really good. A lot of people will use it for abundance. It's really good for tapping into your intuition. What is intuition? Just tapping into that gut feeling that you're like, hey, I know what's going on and I feel really connected to that. So when you give somebody this gift, purple is one of those colors, I don't know about you, but it just makes you feel happy. It's really pretty, it's sparkling. But amethyst is one of those intuitive stones. It's a great stone if you have somebody who's on the journey of wellness and well-being. Amethyst is a great stone to give them for the holidays. Plus, it could go into any room in the house and it emits positive energy. It's one of those stones that doesn't hold on to negativity. It emits positivity. So this is a fabulous, fabulous stone. A couple other that I really want to touch on. I think that more and more people are realizing that friendships and good friendships that you've had for a long time are people that you have in your life. Maybe they're even new, but they're like new friends. Giving somebody is like, hey, look, this is an act of my friendship. This is Amazonite. And this mineral is really about fluidity. I love it for women who are really connected to the ocean and to men that are really connected to the ocean, because it has the energy of the sea and fluidity in it. But this is a great stone if you have someone who wants more creativity in your life, or you have a really good friend who's a writer and they're like, you know what, I'm feeling like I'm stuck. This is a great stone because it helps people remember to get more fluid. If you have somebody who just is going on a diet or a wellness program, this helps them to remember, drink more water, be more fluid. I am here with you. Remember, this is something that our friendship means something, and I'm connected to you and you're connected to me, and I give this to you as a friendship stone, a creativity. I love this stone because it's so soothing, it's so tranquil, it's so beautiful. No matter if you're a man or a woman, most people are, you can't look at this and not go and breathe deeper. It's a beautiful, beautiful stone. Another one I want to talk about is fluorite. Fluorite is cool because it has purples and greens and whites. It holds the energy of the rainbow in it. It holds the energy of peace. And so what happens is that if you want to give someone a blessing, a house blessing, somebody just moved into a new house, or you're going to holiday parties and you want to give a hostess gift, this is great. It brings blessings. You look at this, it has all the colors of it. It could go into anyone's home decor. But when you give crystals, you're giving the gift of energy. You're giving the energy of your intention. You're giving the energy of something that's different and unique. And not many people are going to take a crystal and throw it in the trash, or over time it's not going to get all yucky. It holds through time and it builds through time because it holds the energy of you and it holds the energy of who you gave it to. I am going to do a shameless plug for Crystal Muse only because it's a new book that just came out. Thank you to the crystal community. Thank you for everyone who has purchased this book and given us the feedback that you've given to us about the rituals that you've tried in the book that have been magnificent for you, and thank you. But really, if you have somebody that is really into, I'm a newbie, how do I work with crystals? Crystal Muse answers those questions. If you have been on the crystal journey for a while and you're like, look, I want to work with crystals in a new way, this is a perfect book for you. Or if you have a friend who's just into really pretty pictures and a really cool coffee table book, this is a great book too. So Crystal Muse is an amazing gift. Accompanying it maybe with a crystal for the holiday season, it just gives information, it gives the energy of love, and at the end of the day, it reminds us that we are all connected. Our intentions and our gifts of that intention is the best gift of all. So let's use the energy of the earth this holiday season and all seasons so that we can reconnect to ourselves and to the people that matter in our lives. Namaste.